Hi there, this is Osama from the GarageX team. Today's tutorial is about setting an automation that collects RSS feed content, then sends it to Telegram channel using Telegram bot, with some additional steps that you might need to apply in order to store the content you are sending in databases on Airtable. What we will be having today is Make, which is formerly Integromat, an automation tool with some source for RSS feeds. We'll be using this to send our RSS content, and we just selected some motivational code source to send motivational codes. So what you might need from here is the RSS link, which ends with the .rss. We'll be setting up this automation here from A to Z. Let's delete these. For an automation, we need a trigger that watches something or retrieves some data. Our trigger today would be RSS. You can, in order just to find the RSS, like if this was like a blank page, you can just search for RSS, then it would appear. Select the trigger. The trigger is watch RSS feed items. Then we copied some URL. You should paste it here in order to retrieve the data from this resource, from the source of the RSS, source. Some additional steps you might set up here is choose where to start this automation or this trigger. From now on, which means that this automation starts sending RSS motivational codes from this moment that you have set up this automation, or maybe from after a specific date, all the RSS feed items, or select the RSS feed item. The resource I'm using has some old quotations. I'm just using this as an example, so I'm gonna just select this one from 2012 to send more, because it has it hasn't uploaded or just updated their motivational codes on their RSS feeds. Never mind. So now, after we selected this, we are going to set up our Telegram bot. Now go to Telegram, search for bot folder. This is where you can create or set up your bots. Now click on menu, new bot. Then it would ask you to name your bot. I'm gonna name it GX Vocabo, and then set a username for this bot, and it would be something like GX Vocabo bot. Now it has created our bot. In order to add this bot to Make and recognize it, we have to copy this API token, this bot token, and we have to go back to Make, add a new action in Telegram bot, which is send a text message or a reply. After clicking on that, you have to add a new connection, and let's name this my Telegram bot. And now paste the token you have copied from there. Click on save. Now, in order to this bot sends messages, we have to add the chat ID where the messages should go. Go to Telegram. Let's say you want to send these RSS feed messages to a Telegram channel. Creating a Telegram channel is super easy. You can do this in seconds. After you create your Telegram channel, go to Manage Channel, add administrators. I've already added my bot, but let's add it again. Click on Add Administrator. Then write your bot username. It should appear here. Then click and save. Another thing you might want to change is the channel type. It's set here to private. We recommend you to change this to public channel in order to create a link for your channel and set the Telegram to recognize it. I'm gonna just say this is it's Vocavo, and now it's ready. Click on save. After it's saved, save, then save again. Now the channel is public. As I told you there, we have set up this and go back to make. Set this as GX Vocavo. It's telling us here that it should be in the format of @channel username. So the channel username was the link @GX Vocavo. We have to set the text, the message text that should be sent on the chat to the channel. We have multiple inputs here coming from the RSS feeds. Go there, select title. This is something dynamic that changes from an RSS content to another. So in the other time that this automation run, it would just bring some other quotation and sends it here. You can add also some static data here or static text, something like today's quote from Vocavo, and that's it. Click on OK and let's try and test this. As you can see here, this automation ran successfully. You can go back here and see this. Today's quote from Vocavo. There might something related to customizing how the text appears, like, you know, this is up to you, adding bold text, adding like spaces, or like, you know, this is totally easy. Now you are ready to go. As I told you, there's an additional step to save this content you are sending to your Telegram channel to Airtable Database. Let's click here and add Airtable. Select the records from here to create a record. You might add your Airtable connection by copying the API key from your Airtable account from there, which is here. Click on copy and paste it there. Remember to remove this. All right, yeah. After you add your Airtable connection, select the base from your Airtable bases. I named this as GX Vocavo 2. Select the table. After you just select the table, you have to just like enter the data that's coming from maybe the, like, you have now two inputs from the Telegram bot or the RSS feed itself. No matter which one you choose, this is the same thing. I'm gonna just set this as the title from here, and maybe I'm gonna add something. By the way, this is these fields here are related to which fields you are creating in your Airtable database. So you can create as much fields as you want, then it would appear there in the make diagram system here, as you can see. So I have the URL of this code that's coming from the RSS feed, and what I can tell here is this link. Yep. After I said this, we are going to run this again in order just to check that it's running well. 1 second, and run once. This is all done. As we can see here, if you went back there, it's appeared here as a new quotation sent again with the link. That's it for today. I hope you just learned something new and you just like had enough just fun to garage some awesomeness, and that's it. Thank you.